No one pays for the bus because if you fare evade on a train, okay, there is a small chance for ticket inspectors to get on. A small chance. You may get fined. Fair enough. I have never in my fucking life ever seen ticket inspectors on a bus. And there never will be because it's not worth their time, right? Train, they can stroll down and check like 3, 4, 500 cunts. Bus, maybe 12. Not worth it, right? That equation doesn't make sense. You'd be spending more money to send those guys out there than you would to send them to run down a train line every hour, right? So there's never going to be ticket inspectors on the bus, which means you don't have to pay for it, and it's actually free. The bus driver may disagree, but most of the time, he gets it, right? I have been coming here, it'll be for like 6-8 months, almost every day on the bus, never paying, and I had the first bus driver tell me that I have to scan the ticket, and it was a fucking experience because it seemed like he woke up that day being like, he was like an old dude, right? He was like a 60-year-old dude. And already, if you're a 60-year-old man and you have to drive a bus, I'd hate everyone on the bus too. I would hate everyone on the bus, and I'd be real as angry as this guy was. This guy probably gets out of bed enraged. He wakes up and he's like, time for another beautiful day. And then he remembers that he's a bus driver and he goes, fuck. Right? You'd be so mad every day. Even on your day off, you'd just realize that you're a bus driver. You're like, no one respects me. Fuck. And I'm not shitting on bus drivers. That's an incredibly important job. But I am saying no one pays for the bus. I didn't make the rules. Those two guys from that little bit I made up made the rules. I don't control that shit. So anyway, this guy, I get on the bus and don't scan my card. And he goes, excuse me, mate, you have to scan your card. And I assume he's talking to someone else. I keep walking. He goes, you got to scan your card. And I was like, oh, he's talking to me. So I pulled my card out and I went, boop, scanned it. And then I sat down and then he gave me the old to himself. And then another person got on the bus and he had to go, oh, excuse me, mate, you've got to scan your card. You got to scan your card. And the other person looked at him and gave him the old, which I think is great. Like, it is so normal in Australia to not pay for the bus that when someone asks you to pay for the bus, you get shamed. Oh, you're asking me? That's so Australian. You're asking me to follow the rules? Who does this? Who raised you? What kind of parents do you have? Ask me to follow the fucking rules. And then, so 3 people got on the bus. It was me, the second person. You got to scan your card. You got to scan your card. Third person gets on the bus. Woman, middle-aged, doesn't scan her card. Excuse me, miss, you have to scan your card. And every single stop on the way here, there's only about fucking 8 stops on the way to the warehouse, right? Every single stop, you had to go, yeah, got to scan your card. Every single time to every person who got on the bus. There was like one person who paid for it, and I'm pretty sure that's only because the person in front of them got yelled at. Every single time. And every time he did it, he got angrier and angrier and angrier. It was amazing. And then one time a group of 3 high school kids got on the bus. None of them scanned, right? And he goes, excuse me, boys, you've had to scan. Real angry, just yelling at these kids. They would have been like 15, and they all go, ugh. They start fumbling around. They pull out their wallets. All of them get out their wallets, and then genius, boys. Only one of them scanned the card, right? Only one of them does. Like the one closest to the bus driver scans his card, and he goes, boop, and and then they go to move down, and he goes, excuse me, boys, I only heard one beep. You've got to scan your card. You've got to. It was so funny. And then the other 2 boys didn't even bring their fucking Mikey, their ticket, right? They walk up to the guy and one of the kids just doesn't even try. He doesn't even try to lie. He just goes, oh yeah, man, I guess I left my wallet at home. Like, he didn't even, just goes, I guess. Whatever you are, fuck you. That's what happened. I'm not paying for the bus. The kid basically just looked at this guy and was like, hey man, fuck you, I don't pay for the bus. But I'm still going to school. Are you going to be that guy? Are you going to be that guy that kicks a 15-year-old kid off the bus on his way to school? I know you're not. I know you're going to let me on. I'm only saying these words to fill the minimum required for this social interaction to occur. So you can at least say to yourself, at least I asked for an excuse. Hey, dude. No, I'm paying for the bus. And then this guy, the bus driver goes, what? Well, you've got to scan your card, mate. What you need to do is you need to leave your card with your wallet. You need to leave your card with your wallet and put your wallet with your phone. And that way you won't forget your card. And I was like, oh, this dude actually thinks this kid has forgotten his card, when in reality, the rule is this nation was founded upon this very law. No one pays for the bus. It was so good. Just watching that for like fucking 30 minutes. Dude probably got to the end of his route, right? You're probably driving for fucking 6 hours that day, and then by the end of it, the one person would get on, wouldn't scan his card, and he just wouldn't even say the syllables. He'd just do the. So he started off going, "You've got to scan your card. You've got to scan your card." And then by the end of his route, he'd just be going, and then just explode.